Hello everyone, my name is Wayne.
And I'm Rebecca.
And we are your Bourbon Journey. So we are reviewing today a bottle from a brand new distillery. The day that we acquired this was the same day we were driving to the Bourbon Women event in Louisville. So we ended up crossing the money-saving bridge into Henderson.
First thing in the morning.
First thing in the morning. They had a lineup at one place at 7 a.m. selling these bottles and two other places that were opening at 9. One bottle that we got from the place open at 7, we got the very last bottle number 74 of, I forget what the number was.
Like 151 or something like that?
It may have been something like that. And we've decided that for the meantime, we want to get that signed, and it's probably a bottle we're just going to hold on to.
It's their first release.
Yes, it's their very first release, and this is very big for Henderson, Kentucky. So this one here we actually acquired at Beverage Barn about 10 minutes later, a little after 9 o'clock, and people were running in the liquor store at 9 to grab these bottles. So
everybody's looking at the numbers, see which one they wanted.
And I just decided, she was like, I don't know what to get. What do you think? I grabbed 76. It's a spirit of 76. We're drinking a spirit, so why not? So we're going to go ahead for the first time. We've not opened it till about 30 minutes ago, and my wife popped this open. So we're going to go ahead and just find out what this brand new place that will be opening soon in Henderson, Kentucky is all about. Rebecca, tell them the story.
So this is called the Rivertown Single Barrel. It is a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. The company is Henderson Distilling Company. It was sourced from an undisclosed place in Kentucky, and it was bottled by our friends at the Bard Distillery in Graham, Kentucky. The mash bill is 78% corn, 13% rye, and 9% malted barley. It is 8 years old. It comes in at a whopping 124.6 proof. The MSRP is $74.99, and it was released on August 14th, and that is the day we got it, was August 14th. The initial batch consisted of 3 8-year-old single barrel proof Kentucky straight bourbon whiskeys that were sourced from the distillery. And the first release that we're talking about here sold out on the same day it was offered to the public. So there was not a single bottle left. This is bottle number 76 of 185 for this particular batch. One of the things I think is cool, it's called, the front of the bottle has the cargo manifest, and that's how they're going to share everything about it. So just in case you don't know anything about River Distillery, it is literally on the riverfront of Henderson, Kentucky, and that's the Ohio River if you're not familiar. Andrew Powell and his wife Meredith Powell are the co-founders, and Meredith, who has a background in chemistry and was trained at Moonshine University, is the designated head distiller and will do all of their future production. We're very excited to have something this close to us that's literally less than 30 minutes away from us. Green River has been so close, like 45 minutes away. Now we're going to have something that's 20 minutes away from us that's a distillery. So we can't wait for them to get open. We've been watching the building as we've gone across the river and seeing what they're doing. So it's exciting to get this first release out and have so much support in Henderson and surrounding areas that they sold out at 3 liquor stores on the same day.
And we really look forward to when they open. They're really nice people out there, and the fact that it is so close is really, really cool. And I'm looking forward to what they eventually concoct on their own.
But of course, when you're sourcing, you know, we've reviewed quite a few things from places that are sourced, and they do the selection because they want something that's going to taste like something they want to put out later. So I think it's perfectly fine when you're a new up-and-comer to do that, because I'd rather you do that and give us a preview of what you want your whiskey to taste like versus trying to sell us vodka and gin.
Yes.
That's just my opinion. So.
Yes.
So let's check it out. It is a nice color. This, I don't know if you heard me, this is an 8-year-old. And
almost like it's a medium amber, almost going closer to a dark amber. I'm really surprised.
It's pretty dark for its 8-year-old. It is a cask strength, single barrel. Because like I said, they had 3 barrels they did for this first release, and each one of those barrels sold out. Whew. I got a little too close now because this is pretty proofy.
It's kind of floral.
Yeah, I was just thinking I'm getting a little honeysuckle. Just as you said that, I was going to say honey, but it's more honeysuckle.
It's floral, honeysuckle, I think, is the spot on call. And I'm going to agree with my wife because I don't want to sleep on the couch.
Well, you said floral, and I was going to say honey, so that comes to be honeysuckle. We're just a good team.
I think there's vanilla.
Yeah, there's definitely some sweet notes. Maybe a vanilla custard thing going on because it smells pretty rich.
Maybe a little bit of a tea.
And I'm feeling like a little bit of citrus.
Hmm.
So it's got a lot going on in the nose, I'm telling you.
Maybe,
And I'm feeling like it's a little bit of orange.
maybe it's that
orangey.
kumquat that I've been searching for. I want to taste this puppy.
Well, let's
we've
look at
been
the legs
waiting.
real quick. It's got really nice legs on here, so I'm hoping it's going to have a great mouthfeel to go with it.
Oh, I got a couple
Yeah.
really, really good
Heavy,
legs.
heavy legs. So cheers to Andrew and Meredith and all the folks at Rhythm Distilling in Henderson, Kentucky. We can't wait till you're open and have your own juice.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
we're gonna support you along the way.
Absolutely. Want to
Cheers.
come interview you, talk to you, and drink your stuff. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that's good. It's got a lot of pop. It's very bright.
The citrus you got, I'm getting it on the palate.
Yeah, it's much more citrus on the palate.
Yeah.
It was
There-
a hint of citrus on the nose, but it is like, hello, I'm citrus on your palate.
There's cinnamon in there. There's a little bit of spice. I'm not quite getting the vanilla at this moment.
I think I'm overtaken by the citrus and the cinnamon. It's really interesting. So now I've got to go back. Now I got to, darn, I have to take another taste. I got to go back and look for that sweet note now.
Definitely citrus in it. I think it's orange.
Yeah, absolutely orange. Totally agree.
It's not kumquats. Darn it.
Ah!
I'm waiting for that.
Yeah, it's got caramel vanilla. You know those, oh, I know what they are. You know, my mom she keeps these around the house, so I always grab some when I'm at her house. The little swirls, like caramel vanilla swirls, that when you bite into, you get both a vanilla and a caramel, and that's what I'm getting with this. It's pretty tasty.
I got rhythm.
He's got rhythm. Oh, we both do. It's called Rhythm Distillery. This has got some proof on it. It definitely drinks its proof, I think.
It's got proof. It's not obnoxious. I tend to
yeah.
like a higher proof. I really don't care as long as it had good flavor. This got some pop, but it's got some flavor.
Yeah,
This is really...
it's a flavor bomb.
Yeah.
There's so much going on. I'm having to take sip after sip just to categorize each sip. But I'm feeling like they had a really good timing on this release being in August because it's kind of a bright, it's bright. It's very bright tasting. It's not dark. It's a very bright tasting because of that citrus note.
Yes.
So it makes you feel like summertime. I think that was a perfect decision to release it in August.
Absolutely. And that just shows me that even though they're not producing yet, they're having to pick barrels and try to go maybe into a wheelhouse they want to eventually go into. This is for a place for its first time. You guys, you knocked it out. I mean, this is excellent.
Yeah, I'd say the dominant flavor is citrus, is orange notes, followed by the cinnamon, followed by this, like, it's almost a background player of this kind of vanilla caramel swirl thing. It's light. So it doesn't lead. So if you really like a sweet bourbon, I'd still want you to try this because see what you would feel about this, like high citrus, because it's bright and light. I love that. Being that high, but almost 125, and I feel like it's light and bright. That's very unusual.
For me, what's really unusual is the citrus plays all the way through.
Yeah.
It plays from the nose from my tongue to the middle of my mouth to the back, down my stomach, you know. It plays
it's on the
all
finish.
the way through.
I was getting ready to say that on the finish. This has a really nice long finish, and the citrus, like Wayne was just saying, is there. It doesn't leave you. It starts at, like you said, it starts at the nose, palate, and it just continues on.
And what I like as well with this is it's different. And now people would say, well, different. That sounds insulting. When I say different, I'm picking up something. I walk in here and I'm looking around. What do I want to pick up that just doesn't taste like everything else? This doesn't taste like everything else. This is especially, I'm blown away. This is for a brand new place that is going ahead and putting a footprint in Henderson, Kentucky. And this is really good. And I'll say this as a sideline. I love the bottle.
Yeah.
I love the size. I love the feel.
It feels good.
I love the look. I love the label. It's,
I mean,
you've
going
knocked
with
it out of the park.
it's called Rivertown, and as it is a Rivertown, And then calling the cargo manifest is what they call their label, where they keep all the details about the bottle. I think that's just brilliant. I like that, that consistency for the theme. It makes a lot of sense. So I think, and if you know anything about the Ohio River, it's a working river. I mean, there are barges, there's barge traffic constantly. And we've been really blessed this summer with a lot of river boats coming through, like a Viking ship that's come through several times because some other rivers were too low or too high or too whatever. And they've come along the Ohio and visited Henderson and Owensboro, and that's been kind of fun to see them go by. So the Ohio River is very much a working river. So it's not just there for people to go boating and skiing on. It's also working.
It's really cool. I've really enjoyed seeing the river life out here, and there is a lot. Barges going by with coal and all types of things, and it's just cool.
When we travel, we'll leave home, which we live in Newburgh, Indiana, which is right on the river, and we travel to Louisville, and we're right on the same river.
Yeah.
And then we travel to Cincinnati, and we're right on the same river.
Yeah.
It's just cool, right? I mean, rivers have this, they take quite the pathway, right? They make their own way. And they were what kept this country moving. Before we had rail, before we had cars, anything else, rivers was how everything got transported. So calling this Rivertown, I think is kind of an ode to what the Ohio River is all about. And other rivers too, but we're just a little partial to the Ohio River.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here right now processing the finish, and I'm digging it. This is almost a citrus bomb.
Yeah.
And I'm sure over time I'm going to start to pick up more, but this citrus part is just so unique, and it is so yummy. They did a great job picking barrels, and if this is what you do, picking from somebody else's stuff and putting together what you want,
they got good palates.
You've got good palate. I cannot wait till you go ahead and fire up a pot still. I don't know if you're gonna do pot still, column still.
I remember seeing some pictures. I can't recall right now. They managed to pick 3 barrels that we've heard have a very similar.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Because they're all single barrels.
Okay.
So we'll have to get someone else out there that got one from the other 2 liquor stores to tell us how it tastes. So we would love to hear from you. If you picked up one of the sold out, before it sold out, if you're part of the reasons it's sold out, let us know in the comments. We would love to hear what you're getting on your bottle. Yeah, we'd love to hear from folks that got one of these sold out bottles that day. You have one of the originals. So the fact that it sold out is the other reason we're not opening the other one.
Yes.
Because it's going to be iconic. I just know that.
Yes, and because it is so new, I'm very impressed. We would love to hear what those of you got the stuff at the other places.
Yeah,
what you think of what
local
you got.
folks. I know it's people from Evansville, Owensboro, Henderson that went over there and got it that day. Great support from the locals, and I just love seeing that outpouring of love for this new distillery. And I just know everyone's going to be there for you, and it gives everybody out there in Bourbon Land another reason to come to the western side of Kentucky.
Absolutely, the West, as Jim Morrison said, the West is the best. I think it was in one of his songs, whatever. But anyway. We'd like to raise a glass to rhythm, because believe me, you guys have rhythm. This is an excellent bottle. Cheers to all of you out there. If you like what we do, hit the subscribe button. Always remember to drink responsibly. And if you can for today, get some rhythm. Cheers.
Cheers.